Hello, 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 YouTube world. Hello, everyone. I know it's the beginning of the work week for a lot of people, so a lot of people are probably at work. Um, so I'm just gonna just do what I always do when I come on this talk because I use this again as my audio journal and pray and hope that it would you know, catch someone that will come in to catch the message. But hi, I'm Chosen. How are you? Happy belated Mother's Day. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful one. Um, this is an unscheduled live again, y'all. um, but I just wanted to jump on before the YouTube streets get hot, because you know how that go. Uh, you have to get in where you fit in. Um, Which I guess that shouldn't matter, you just do what you do because everybody's gonna do what they do. Nobody cares about when you going live. They gonna go live when they go live. So I try to be considerate, but you know how they go. I just wanted to come on. Today is still not a good day for me. Um, you know, carrying over from Mother's Day. Like I said, I am an emotional person when it comes to certain things. Um, I am still learning. I am still trying to find um, a way to navigate um, through my new normal. Through my new normal. And some days I struggle. Some days I struggle. I can be okay 1 minute. Um, I can be okay. 1 hour, then the next hour is like, again, those emotional triggers that I speak about a lot. I am a stickler of it. I don't know if it's like, if I'm like glue and it just attracts to me, but I believe in just triggers, not only just the, um, sad triggers, it could be happy triggers, just triggers in general. I just, I'm a real advocate of it. Welcome, Reed, 1957. Same to you, Boo. Mine was great. I spent time with my family. That's always wonderful to do. Family is always great to come together and spend time with. Um, I'm here in Illinois with a lot of my family, but like I said before, everybody has their own lives, their own immediate family. So, you know, that's the way it is. A lot of my the ones that I really ride with, that I do a lot with, they have significant others. So I got phone calls from them. I got phone calls from people, text messages and things like that. But for the most part, me and my ladybug was here by ourselves, and that was okay. We spent the day listening to gospel music to keep my spirits up. We cried, because there's certain songs that would make my daughter cry. Of course, there's certain songs that would make me cry, Um, but that's what we did. And I washed, and did, some house chores and stuff. Hello, Andrea. Chat, I hope some peace comes to you. Thank you, Reed 1957. I'm really trying. I don't know if you noticed my title. Living in our past because it's our comfort zone, because that's what we're used to, that's what we know. So a lot of times we dwell on what was, and with my situation with my daughter, that's a big part of my life, and I don't know how to navigate through it, you know? You know how some people say time heals all wounds? I don't I don't believe so. And I guess it all depend on the person and the situation. Um, with my daughter, with me, it gets harder, as, the days and the years go by because it's another year that, you know, I'm facing that same tragedy, you know? It's like living it all over again, saying, "Man, she's not back up, she's still not talking," you know? So, to me, it's worse because it's like, man, are my prayers being answered? The intercessors' prayers being answered? And I know our time is not God's time, but it's very challenging, um, so Mother's Day was tough for me, not being able to, celebrate it with my mom, getting that phone call, or me calling her, taking her out or cooking, Mother's Day dinner for her. Um, yes, I have. I'm chosen. Yes, I have. Yep, I sure have. Um, of course, she be jumping like, whoa, like it's painful, but I know it's just those pressure points up under the feet because I do know, what is it called? Um, Starts with R-tology up under the feet. Our organs are under the bottom of our feet. So that's like when your feet hurt, your life hurt, okay? Because our whole being is up under our feet. A lot of people don't know that, but it is. Yes, yes, she jumps, I'm chosen. And I'm chosen. What's crazy is when she first took sick, they told me that she would never feel pain again. Pinch her if you want to. And I'm rubbing up under her feet. She sure be feeling it. So that's how I know. Uh, Doctors are good at what they do, but they don't know everything. And they can't, it's not their call, So that's why I continue to keep pushing, and just trusting and believe that God is still able. And that's why I'm fighting to get her better. And I seen what therapy and consistency did when she was getting those things prior to moving back here from Atlanta. Um, but yeah, for the most part, my Mother's Day was, you know, yeah, it was iffy. But I had been struggling for a couple of weeks, just because, I had the birthdays with my sister, who is no longer with us. Her birthday was the other day. And then, with the Mother's Day and everything. But I wanted to give a shout out to Miss White. That man, people don't realize it's just, the small gestures and the you know, people letting you know that they see what you do, means a lot. And that was so special. And it was just so crazy. I picked up my phone and then I opened up the YouTube, and it was like boom, it came right up like, and she had just posted it. I said, I guess God told me to pick up my phone, because probably I wouldn't have picked it up the whole day, but I guess God told me to pick up my phone because it was literally, she had just posted it. And to just see that message was so, I cried. I called my niece and them, I posted it. I was just like, look, you know, it was just, it was the prettiest thing. And just, she didn't have to do that. It was Mother's Day and she thought about little old me, you know. It's just, I don't know. You got some good people in this world, and she's definitely one of them. And I just want to give her flowers, um, because that was special. That was special. I got another message from my adopted nephew in Ghana. I met him online. We have been like glue since then. We have never met in person, but when I tell you, he has been a rock in me and Sade's life. He keeps me encouraged. He keeps me posted. He's always still believes that Sade is going to get better. He continues to say that she's a fighter. Um, because between me and him, we've lost so many people. He lost his dad from COVID. He just lost his dad wife, which, you know, his mom and dad was separated, well, divorced or whatever, and so the dad was remarried, and the wife just passed about 6 months ago. And then, you know, he had a nephew that passed, but it was just, you know, we've been inseparable. You know, he sent me the most beautifulest message, to tell me the same thing, you know, that he's, you know, I'm awesome. You know, no one, Shadi is, you know, is blessed to have me. And that type of stuff was really, you know, it really, really made my day. Um, I got some cards from my niece. This particular niece, this is my oldest sister's daughter. She's a thorn in my side. Like, she's so spoiled, you know. Yeah, she's in her 50s, but she's spoiled. And but she brought me a gift from her and my great nephew. And her card says, "There's an extra touch of creativity and love in everything you do. Hope you get a day spending time with people you care about and feeling appreciated by everyone who knows you, especially me. Happy Mother's Day from your niece." Beautiful. Beautiful. You know how you just go pick up a car and you just pick it up because, you know, say it's Mother's Day, but it takes time for you to read it, and, you know, and it relates to the person that you're giving it to, you know. So that was pretty thoughtful. Hey, my sis Sexy Ray, thank you for coming in. And this one is from my great nephew, which is her son. That's my baby girl's favorite. She has a lot of cousins. But this is her favorite cousin, one of her favorite ones. She loved all her cousins because she was a big family person. Love, love, love family. But this one was, they grew up together. They was two peas in a pod. They're a year apart. And he gave me this one. It says, "For a special aunt on Mother's Day, thinking of you with thoughtfulness and love for the blessing you are and the gift of family," because he know how I am about family. "Hope God gives you a day that's special and full of all the things you enjoy the most. Happy Mother's Day. Love you." Special. Those things to me are special. It's just the little things. Then they gave me a little my niece know I love smell good stuff, and so she got me this real beautiful glass uh oil light that plugs into the wall, and you put it is so gorgeous. So she gave me that, and the teddy bear with the rose, and that was just beautiful. I didn't get any text messages or phone calls from some people that I thought would. I'm praying that everything is okay with them. But yeah, so that was that. But I just wanted to just give the flowers to those people. But I jumped on just to say, I'm still having a rough day. It's still a rough day for me. Um, and I just wanted to, just, get some feedback um, on your community. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'll tell her. She just brought it to me just probably about 40 minutes ago. And I kind of wanted to, jump on live before my ladybug woke up. Um, but yeah, I'm just trying to, just get some help on navigating, like I said, in not living in the past because it's my comfort zone, and learning how to live in the present. How do I find normal? I mean, how do I find peace and newness in my new normal? Um, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I've been trying to navigate it for a while. I haven't quite figured it out. As soon as I think I figured it out, uh, I I realize I get a reality check that I haven't figured it out. I'm still just trying to find that balance and accepting the new norm and being able to push through it. Because she has a gift, she would make it make sense. Please call. Okay, I will. I'm chosen. I was gonna call her today anyway, just to, you know, hear her voice, just to tell her thank you, and tell her that I love her. Um, yeah, it's a tough question, Reed, because we're all um facing something um that we have to accept the new normal of. And some of us are good at it. Some of us are better at it, or some of us is better in camouflaging it than others. And some of us are not so good at expressing it and expressing your feelings because you don't want to. She's anointed to counsel. Yes, yes. So are you. I'm chosen. So are you. Because remember, you was the one that brought me off the ledge from my last episode. So are you. Um, and I noticed too that people only get support when it's drama. You don't see the support or get the support when something is positive, and that is so real, man. So unfortunate too. So unfortunate. You could post something positive and you might get 7 likes, you know, maybe 3 comments, and it don't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. Um, people just don't people just don't want positivity. People don't want positivity, and I'm a living witness of it when it comes to my channel, because I just I can't get out the hole. And I was even contemplating on maybe even not coming back on live, you know, coming back onto YouTube for a while, to I can kind of figure out exactly what I'm doing with it, the direction. I kind of know the direction I want it to go, but to just um get another sector um to move forward in it, because right now I feel the channel is very stagnant. Um, I don't see the support. I'm very grateful for the little support that I get. I see the number as far as the subscribers, but the support is not there. Hello, Beauty and Ashes. How are you? I haven't seen you in here before. Thank you for stopping by. You know, so yeah, and I know too, a lot of it has to do with um I don't have the drama over here. So it doesn't strike people's interest. Even my titles are never, drumified, only that one time when I said, I think it was titled I have something to say or something like that. But and that particular live, I got a lot of views on it. You know why? Because I was kind of saying my little stuff about how I felt. Um, but for the most part, I don't um, get the support. And so I just kind of want to, see where I fit in. So I'm trying to figure out how to readjust the channel into a different sector, so that, you know, because I see a lot of other channels that They do a little bit drama, a little bit of this and that, but they get a lot of views, like a lot of views. So I can't even really get my watch time up, my view times up because I don't get the support like that. So and I'm not really too much tripping about that because I know I haven't really done a lot with the channel. Like I still haven't learned a lot. Um, I'm grateful that I learned how to, share the screen now. But to, with my time and stuff, yeah, so I just gotta find the balance in everything with my life and what I have on my plate, um, to be able to be successful in it. But I think a lot of it has to do because I'm stuck. I'm stuck um, in my past, in my comfort zone, and not knowing how to navigate through my new life, without my loved ones, without my mommy, without my daughter being able to, um, being able to, just go and get our nails done together, you know, um, ever experiencing, having a grandbaby, seeing her walk down the aisle. Um, because my daughter was funny because I remember she used to tell me, "Mama, I'm gonna live with you forever." Now, remind you, y'all, she said she was gonna have about 2, 3 kids. I'm like, "Well, shoot, you." She talking about, "Yeah, I'm gonna live with you forever, and I'm gonna have my husband." And I'm like, "Y'all gonna have to have y'all own place. What you talking about?" And then, because I told her once she graduated, I was going to get rid of my SUV and get me a sports car. And she was like, "How you going to get you a sports car when you got to watch your grandbabies?" I was like, "You better have a caravan or something, and I'll borrow your car when when I got the kids, because I'm getting me a sports car." But that's just how she was. She was my mama's girl for sure. Um, and she would just say silly stuff like that, and she was serious. She was serious. She was definitely serious. I'm like, "You better not get no sports car. Can't keep your grandkids with no sports car." So yeah, it was so funny. I'm chosen, and she was dead serious. She was dead serious. And then, but then when she, finally got in her senior year of high school, um, she was ready to, kind of, spread her wings. She wanted to go to college in California. She didn't want to go to any Atlanta colleges. I'm like, "But you right here. People coming here to go to, Spelman. You need to, Clark, Atlanta. You right here." And she was like, "I don't want to go here. I don't want to go to these schools here. I want to go away. What's the point?" And but I know she just wanted to go away so she could do what she wanted to do. Um, and I won't be able to pop up on her. So, but she had a plan. She had already knew where she wanted to stay. Because she even told me, "Mom, can you co-sign for me in my apartment?" She knew how she wanted to design it. She was working to get her own car. So when she graduated, she had her own car and everything. But that's because I made her quit a job that she really loved. She was working at Rainbow Clothing Store. Um, but it was hard for me to get her there and get myself to work and all that stuff. So um, yeah, so she was like, "You ain't gonna make me quit another job. I'm gonna have my own car." So hey Amelia, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so she was real funny. So, and those the type of things that's got me stuck in the past, in my, in the comfort zone, because again, she wasn't born this way. So it's not all I know. It's not all she knows. So it's harder. If she was born that way, it'll be different because we'll both be learning from that journey, from that beginning. But because she was up and about for 17 years. That's a lot of memories. Um, she's had a couple of jobs during her life. She, so many experiences, because it was so bad to when I went back to Georgia to visit, I cried the whole trip. I cried the whole trip. I was so miserable because everything reminded me of, my daughter being up and about every corner, because she had me all over the state of Georgia. you know, we were everywhere, and everything reminded me. I was just visuring her, on the bus stop, and it was I was just miserable. I cried, cried, cried that whole trip. Um, so those are the type of things that I'm talking about. I don't know if anybody else would have experienced it like that, or if it was just me. I don't know, but that was my experience, and I hadn't been back since. That means she sees you as her life, and no matter a husband or a child, you are the one that she clings to want to live with your parent forever, child. I couldn't wait to get. That was me. But you know what? I'm chosen. I was like that with my mother. I was the same exact way with my mama. I ain't never wanted to leave my mom. Nope, mm-mm, nope. My mom had 13 kids, right? And I am the youngest of those 13. Um, and I mean, I have a twin brother. The last set was twins. But out of all my mother kids, my one sister that we were, the two youngest ones, she passed away from asthma in 88. But besides her, me and my mom was so close. Like still to this day, I don't know if it was just me and I'm just weird or if anyone else has experienced that, but my mom had this certain smell. Like when I was younger, when I was a little girl, I would take her hands and put them on my face just so I could smell, that scent, you know. And I used to do that all the time. And for a long time, I could smell my mom's smell. To me, it wasn't a stinky smell or nothing like that. It was just this certain smell that my mom had that um it was kind of like, when you have your babies and they put the baby on your chest, to feel skin to skin for the bond. I think I was still stuck in that. I think I was still stuck in that even as an adult, you know. I just always loved to smell my mom. And so I was like that, But of course, I realized that I'm an adult. My mom had rules, and it was, I knew I had to be on my own, because you know you can't tell nobody what to do in their own house. They have their rules. If that's not something that you want to abide by, it's time to get your own place. Body chemistry orders are real. Yes, I'm chosen. I'm telling you, my mom had this certain scent. Nobody else smelt that scent but me out of all my siblings. No one else smelt that scent but me. I don't know why. And I think that's why to this day I'm still struggling with my mom's death. Out of all my siblings, um, and they're struggling in their own ways. Don't I'm not saying that, but even till this day, they all still check on me, or they know when my mom' birthday come up, or the death her anniversary of her death comes up, they check on me because they knew the bond that me and my mom had. It was just a different bond. Um, and yes, so that's why today I'm still struggling. My sister can think of her and crack up laughing and say, "Well, I remember when mom." But with me, mm, nah, I'm still struggling, and it's been um since 2016. It's been since 2016. So I don't know. I don't know what I need to do or who I need to talk to be able to move past or move forward from emotional tragedies. I don't know. I don't know who to I don't know if I need to have a seance or, get some anointing oil or something, but I'm still stuck, y'all. I'm stuck and I don't know how to navigate and move forward, you know? And I don't like to talk about it because I don't want to be judged. I don't want people to grief shame me, because grief shame is real. People are very good at it. I don't know if they just don't think about it or just don't care, but people grief shame. They'll be like, girl, you still going through that? Girl, it's been 7 years, it's been 8 years, girl, it's been 10 years, But grief has no time. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And like I say, some people are better at it than others, just like Caucasian people are way better at it than us, because honey child, they love one, mama, dad, kid, whatever, pass on, they grieve, they get their little, they have their little service, and they go back to work that next week. They go back to work the next week. Us, child, we can't even stand up straight. We can't even drive because you're pulling over, you're bawling like a baby. You just devastated. You just can't even talk about it. You can't look at pictures, which is still me today. I still, even though I post my mom pictures yesterday, I can't pick up the picture and just look at it. I can't pick it up and just look at it. I can look at it enough to post it, but to just sit there and look and be like, my mommy, and just, be mesmerized over her nose or, her eyes. And I can't do that. I haven't gotten that strong yet. Like I said before, I haven't even been to the gravesite. I haven't seen my mom. I didn't even go the day of the funeral. I stayed in the car, um, and I was so blacked out the day of my mom's service that I don't even remember it. I don't remember what people were saying. Um, because everybody, took it very hard. One of my nieces, she was cursing the funeral directors out, telling them to don't they say she was telling them don't close the casket. And she was literally like going off, and it was like, you didn't hear? I was like, no, I ain't hear nothing. And then my ex at the time, he told me, he started to slap me, like, I guess slap me back to reality, because I was gone. I was just, I was out of there. I couldn't tell you who was all there. The only way I knew who was there was because of the book, when I had to, fill out the cards, to the thank you cards. Other than that, it was maybe I can remember a little bit of some of the people that came up to me, but for the most part, I don't remember that. And that's the same way it was with my nephew, who I said was like my son that passed away. Um, I don't remember it. I never went inside with him, never saw him at all. You know, um, I don't know. I don't know what I need to do to kind of, get over those type of things, because they are a stagnant in my life, but I don't know what to do. My father's birthday was yesterday. He passed away unexpectedly 4 years ago, and it literally almost took me out of here too. We were super close. I'm just now coming out of deep grief. Yeah, Beauty with Ashes. Yes. I'm telling you, uh some people are good at being able to mask it and move forward. You would think they moving forward, I guess. But some people are better at it than others. Some people, it really, really takes a toll. I mean, some people, it takes so much of a toll of people that they end up grieving to death. It's real. Grief is very, very real. This is True Slayer. I'm just starting to look at his pics. Oh, hey, True Slayer, you changed your name. Well, I like that one too. Beauties for ashes. Oh, I missed you. I haven't seen you. I was talking about you in my last live that I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome, sis. The seven stages are shock and denial, pain and guilt, anger and bargaining, depression, the word turns. Yeah, I'm chosen, and that's it. And I know those stages. And trust you me, do you know I'm still going through those stages? I'm chosen. Do you know that? I am still going through those seven stages. Maybe that's what it is. I am still literally going through those seven stages of my mom and my daughter. Because, like I said, even though my daughter is here in the physical, it's still like a death to me because she's not the child I had for 17 years. It's still like a death just in the physical. It's just in the physical, you know. And I know that might sound strange to some people. That might sound strange to people, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And even with that, I feel guilty of feeling that way. Because a lot of people wish they had what I have. Um, they wish they could still touch their baby, kiss them, smell them, give them uh, a hug and a kiss and, all those things. So I feel guilty of feeling that way, but that's how I feel. That is how I feel. I would never tell that to a parent that lost a child, I would keep that to myself. But here on my little YouTube channel, I'm gonna say it because I'm just being transparent on how I feel and to tell why my insides is so emotionally devastated. I'm still so emotionally devastated in the inside. Um, and I guess too, that's why, I have the emotional roller coaster, and we all know that grief comes in waves. They come in waves, you know. You could be one little wave, be like, whoo, well, and then the next one is a big old tidal wave, like boom, and that's when you have the crying spells. That's when you lash out, all those type of things because they come in waves, you know, the emotional triggers. Beauty for ashes equals Isaiah 6:3. Please read if you I believe it. Okay, I will, True Slayer. I definitely will. Um, yeah, because that's what I'm looking for. That's why I came on here to just see and just to get y'all view on how to help me move through. Like I'm struggling right now to not even just cry because I'm still so broken. Yeah, still broken. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. The race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to the one who endured to the end. That is my favorite verse in the Bible. But, and I know what it takes to be strong. I know the word, but it's a challenge, man. Especially when you feel your prayers are coming back void. Sometimes I wonder, is my fight valid? Is it worth it? Should I just accept what is? But as a mom, it's hard because you're the protector. You're the protector. And we are supposed to protect our kids. Yes, we don't have no control on what happens. We don't deter our destinies. But we will give anything to just take the pain, take the place. No, I still believe that getting my daughter the treatments would help. I don't think I can live with myself not knowing that I didn't give every shot and every opportunity. Because I just believe if I do my part and let God do the rest, I've done my part. I know I might be looked at as being silly or naive or not in reality, But because of what I see in my heart, it's just like when my daughter first took sick. They did this intervention with me. Well, my ex did. He brought his tail there, do that. I think I told that story before. And I just never felt it in my spirit or my heart that God said it was over. And I remember them telling me, you need to spend time with her, go in her room, this is not good. She would never do this, be this and that again. And I was like, no, you know. And I remember standing up at this round table we were at, and my ex was sitting there, and my niece, me, and the doctors. That one niece that brought me the card today, like I said, that's my conjoined twin, okay? She came to Atlanta. And so she's bawling. He's sitting there, I can't even remember because I couldn't even look in his face. to see if he even dropped a tear. But they was like, "You gotta make a decision, this and that." And I stood up and I said, "I'm not at a crossroad. Y'all are." I said, "Do what God put you in a position to do and let him do the rest." And I got up and walked out. My ex-husband told me, "You're selfish. You're not thinking about her." Yeah, I said, they had to grab me because I was about to attack them because I said, the best thing for you to do is leave. You're not wanted here anymore. You've already given up, threw in the towel, so you're not wanted here anymore. But I just remember my spirit was so in an uproar. He came there to destroy my spirit. And they had to take me to prayer. They took me to prayer service. That was the very first time I was detached from my child. And they had to take me to prayer service because I was so outdone. I was so outdone that this dude came there to try to convince me to let her go, you know. But God just never told me that. And even though through my fight, I still believe that it's his will. Um, at the end of the day, it's his will, whatever it's going to be. But do I continue to do what I am led to do? You know, all I can say, guys, is just follow your heart and make memories. Like I said before, make memories because whenever I get to that place where I'm able and strong enough to listen to the videos or play, something back for my daughter, I'll be strong enough to do that, but at least I'll have it. But right now, I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing with her moving around, dancing, talking, none of that. I have nothing. So again, that's why I say it's like a death. Um, I feel so bad for my baby. I do. I feel bad, guilty, everything. His word would never return to us void. His time is perfect. I believe God is going to bring restoration. And I believe that too, I'm chosen. It's just sometimes I know he said his word would never come back void. But sometimes you do think that God has forgotten about you. Like I said, as days and months and years go by, you feel that he's forgotten about you. And then you find yourself going through that spiritual warfare. And but here lately, though I'm chosen, I've been seeing a lot of miracles with like from that movie Breakthrough. I was on the internet the other day, and I saw a news clip of a little boy, um, who they said was dead, a baby. The baby is up, walking, talking, everything. I seen it with because they were saying that doctor, that student that was a future doctor, that he was brain dead. But then I saw a clip where he was talking. He was sitting up, he was up talking. So how do you go from the doctor saying he was brain dead to him up talking, like, so I don't know if that's my sign to just stand fast that she would be healed, because my question has always been that did I pray right when she took sick? Because God said, be pacific in your prayers. All I asked God was to not take my child. He did that. I never asked, I never remember praying to just heal her. I didn't. And I don't know if that meant, you know, for this particular situation. But he did give me what I asked for. He didn't take her, even though he had already had her. She was already gone. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just all over the place. I'm just confused, y'all. I'm just heartbroken today. Um, just rolling over from yesterday. And who knows? Probably in another couple of hours I'll be okay. Be okay tomorrow. But I don't know. Somehow it helps me when I realize that daddy didn't go away, that I won't go one day. Somehow that strengthens me. Yeah, yeah, that's true too. True. That's true. Yeah. Yes, I've been there. Why have you forsaken me? Yeah, that's and that's what his son said on that cross, I'm chosen. That's what he said. And God answered him, you know. I just have to stay the course and stay fast, stay fast, because it ain't over till he said it's over. And I have not yet seen a sign yet, even though my daughter has been going through it, you know, because every day is a worry. Like I was told the other day, like, I wonder, do she know, I wonder, just is she miserable when she got an itch and can't scratch it, Uh, I wondered about that. Like, yeah, man, that could be miserable, you know, that could be miserable. So those type of things like that is like what really, really gets me, you know. Um, I don't know, y'all. This is amazing. Amen. Yep. So I'm just stuck. Thank you, Angelina. I'm just sitting here stuck, y'all, and I just came on to just get y'all feedback and to just see, because like I said, everybody is going through something, and I'm not the only one. And so, you know, if my story could help someone um navigate through just not even being at the point that I'm at right now. There's somebody that ain't even at that point, um and I can learn from the people, like Truth, that's at the point, and learn some things to navigate through the pain. Is that's what I came on for, just to see everyone else's viewpoint on it. What's your perspective, and how I could, use some of those gems and those tactics, or to implement in my life to help me, because I don't want to continue to go through life feeling like this. I don't want to continue to go through life just struggling and just existing. Because sometimes that's how I feel. I feel I'm just existing. Um, I'm just masking it, covering it, putting a band-aid on it, just to move through, um, just to survive. That's how I feel. Yeah. You have to continue to be strong for others, continue to be strong Um, and to continue to be strong just to where you won't be judged, because people don't understand. People really don't understand. Um, yeah, I don't know, guys, but I just thought I would come on to just ask, how do you get out your comfort zone of the past? How do we get out of that? It's no different than, you know, somebody coming out of a divorce. You were in this terrible relationship, you got out, but you were questioning yourself, that was that the right thing to do? Because in that relationship, even though it was terrible, um, that person did everything. That person paid all the bills. Now you got to worry about paying bills. That person, basically was the provider of the family. So now those things you're having to do now um, makes you stay stuck in the past, of what was, because it was comfortable. It was comfortable. It was your comfort zone. That was one thing you did not have to worry about. But do you go back to that? Or do you continue to move forward? Do you continue to move forward? Is the question. You do, Cynthia? Yeah. Like I said, I'm sure it's a lot of people that's going through it. It's a lot of people that's dealing with the same situation. I'm not the only one. Um, I just know today, and like I say, when I speak, I'm only speaking, from how I'm dealing with it, and how I'm navigating. Um, but so many people is experiencing, if not the same situation, they're dealing with something, close to it, or worse than it. And they've learned ways to navigate through it. They've learned ways to accept it, um, accept the new norm, and what their reality is. And that's basically what, you know, that's basically what I came on for, just to get your take and your perspective on it. So I guess I'm done chatting on. I'm quite sure, it's probably some people live now. Um, so, but yeah. And like I said, people going back to work. So uh they it's a Monday. Usually I'm pretty, slammed on Mondays. Mondays is usually my busy days, because it's the top of the work week. I have a lot of calls I have to make, stuff, business that I'm handling on the computer and stuff like that. So I'm sure other people are doing that as well. But I thank y'all for coming in. I thank y'all for giving me a few minutes of your time. Again, I apologize for having to take a pause, um, for having a moment. Um, yeah, and I thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. But again, y'all, pray for me as well. Hey, Cheese. Hey, bro. You made it. Hey. Yeah, you came in right on time after I done got myself together a little bit. Um, but like I said, I don't know if I'll be coming back on to the YouTube channel. Yeah. even though, like I said, I use it more for, I love you too, cheese. I love you too. Even though I use it for my, audio diary, and a lot of times I just be talking to myself. I be grateful when if somebody does tap in so that I will have somebody to bounce it off of. But for the most time, I talk, I'm talking just in the mic to myself, you know, verbally writing it down, verbally speaking what's on my heart. And today was just a bad, bad day for me. A bad day for me. Um, but I just want to give everybody a shout out, all the mothers that's dealing with situations, tragedies, um, dealing with the grief of losing loved ones or their children. I just want to let you know that I pray for strength, um, understanding, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not even easy being a caregiver. Shout out to the caregivers. It's not easy. I follow a couple on TikTok that she takes care of her husband. Um, I think he had a brain aneurysm or something, or a stroke or something, but she takes care. And when I tell you she's doing an awesome job, she created her own herbs and stuff to help get her husband better. She's got different merch that she's selling, to help, because of course she's not able to work because she's the one that has to take him. He's nonverbal. He can't walk or talk. He has a trait. Um, and she's taking care of him. I don't know what state that she's in, that if she get help, if she's able to even get services like that, because she goes through a lot, even just getting supplies for her husband. But they just had a fire. Her building caught fire, and it's a terrible situation, because it's rough out here. Everything is so expensive. And I was reading yesterday, and somebody had asked her, was it possible for her to move? And she was just saying, just the money is not feasible for them to move. So do you know she's cleaning up the smoke? The fire department broke the windows out, and just smoke all in the wall, the hallways coming into her apartment. Her whole home is is turned upside down, smoke all on the wall. She's got to clean everything, um sanitize everything to bring her husband back in. I think he's in a hospital, or he's somewhere while all this is going on, so that he can continue to get the treatments and stuff like that. Um, but it's tough, because she's doing it, it seems to be by herself. I never see um anyone helping her, when she's doing all these things. And when you're bed bound, that person's uh, is dead weight. So it's not easy picking up, moving them around and all that stuff without equipment to move. I fortunately, my daughter's not heavy, that heavy and stuff. So I'm still able to like maneuver her without having equipment. Um, but a man, that's a totally different body weight. That's a totally different body weight. So, and she does it very effortlessly and very well. But she's having to go back into this apartment that's been destroyed, and having to clean it up by herself. And then the building complex people, the owner of the property, told her that they're focusing on the hallways, the entranceway, and all that stuff first. You should be more concerned on focusing on the people's apartments first. That was the part I couldn't understand. But that's what she said. So she's having to do that. And I think someone asked in a comment if they can donate to her to help get a cleaning company to come in and do that for her. And then she, pick up with the small things, like the organizing and stuff like that. Um, uh, but at the same time, you have to be open to get the help and want the help. You can't dictate how you get the help. You know what I'm saying? You can't dictate how someone helps you. You have to be willing to be open on because people can only help you in the way that they can. You know what I'm saying? Some people can help you by volunteering their time. Some people can help you monetarily. Some people can help you by, creating a wish list for you to replace things that you lost, um, donating, just things. But you got to be open to accept, you know, if it's something that's positive, open to accept those things. You can't dictate how someone helps you. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed in her comments, people that was offering some things and positive things, she never did respond to them. She was only responding to the ones that fit her narrative. That was the only thing that I had a problem with. She was only answering to the ones that fit her narrative. She didn't respond to the other comments. And I was like, I wonder why. Um, So you can't come on and say you won't help and this is what's going on, but then you want to dictate how a person gives because people don't have to give you nothing. People don't have to support you. Um, you have to be more gracious and grateful. Okay, off topic, but yeah, I noticed that. But my heart still goes out to her and her situation, and I pray that God sends what she needs and who she needs to help. But I want to just give flowers to the caregivers because it's not an easy job, and especially if you're a caregiver of a loved one, because I've seen cases where loved ones that's defiant, you know what I'm saying, that they're very defiant and mean and stuff like that. So, it's not easy. So I got the sweetest situation with my daughter because she was already loving from the get-go. And you would think she would be angry, with the situation. I don't know what she's thinking, but uh she resists me sometime. If she wants to go to sleep and I won't let her go to sleep, she'll get angry, she'll get upset with me and she'll fuss or she'll, pull back, stuff like that. But because she'll be like, Mama, leave me alone, I want to go to sleep. But I be trying to keep her up as late as possible so that she could sleep during the night because she doesn't sleep at night. She's literally up all night. So, but yeah, I pray that you come back. Otherwise, how can you be reached directly? Truth, on my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page. And you can message me. And we can, take it from there or whatever, and you can get my number. Try and have yourself a good day. Thanks for coming on. Thank you, Cynthia, for even coming in. Thank you for stopping by and giving me your time. Um, but yeah, like I said, I probably won't come back on for a while. Um, I'm just losing. Mm, it's again one of those things like, are you doing it and it's in vain, or you know, is it even worth it? You know, because I value my time. I value my time a lot. And if you're not getting the support of the 100 and some people, uh, that I have, out of those 100 and some people, I might get the same people when I go live, the same few people. Um, I don't even get 25 people. I don't even get 15 people, 10 people. So I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And I kind of understand it. And then, it saddens me, but I think I don't because I'm not about the drama over here. So that's why I don't. And because a lot of my subscribers, majority of them are from the Latrice saga, because I'm not about that drama and all the other content creators beef and all that stuff. I don't get the views. No, that's my daughter's business page. This is my Facebook page. Let me see if I don't know how to drop the link to it. But this is the name under that is under. And you'll see my picture, true. You'll see my picture on my Facebook page. But yeah. Yeah, so it's just, discouraging a little bit. If you feel that you're doing something and it's touching people, or um you're adding something, or somebody is adding to what you're doing, and people value your time, it gives you a little more oomph to keep going. But if you feel you just talking to blank air and the support is just not there, what's the point? um I'm just trying to redirect it to get in uh a different sector of YouTube so that I can pull a different amount of people, different people. Because like I said, the majority of my subscribers are from the Latrice saga, and a lot of those subscribers like drama. And because my channel is not drama, I don't get the views, so I can't even get the watch time up. I can't get the subscriber numbers up. So it's like, really, what's the point? Hey, keep it cute, Miss Mel. Hey, my Chi-Town sister. Yes, True Slayer, definitely message me on there, okay? Yep, yep. I'm glad you stopped by, Miss Mel. How are you? How was your Mother's Day? Hope your Mother's Day was beautiful. We had some beautiful weather too yesterday for the first time. I didn't go out. I haven't been out the house in about 3 days. So, but it was beautiful. So hopefully you got out and enjoyed it. Yeah, but I thank y'all. Thank you for the ones that's in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But I promise you, I'm gonna try to pull myself together and find a way to uplift my spirits and get out this hole I'm in, because I don't like it. I don't like it, but just pray for me. Yeah, just pray for me. Even if you drop a scripture or two, or something that I can tap into to help me navigate through the pain, through this new norm of mine. Um, yeah, I appreciate it. It's a pleasure to catch you live. I'm so tired from this week. Oh, you must have had a good one, Miss Mel. You must have had a good one. Yeah, it's them brought over to the Monday. Yeah, you had a good one. That's awesome though. That's what it's about. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. And I hope you still have your mom so you was able to enjoy that love. I wish. Whew, I wish. That lady is so, so missed. Love you too. I'm chosen. Love you, love you, love you. Where's Miss White? She must be still. She did she go on vacation? I'm chosen. Because I don't want to bother her if she on vacation. Yes, I'm blessed to still have my mom. Yeah, that's a blessing, Miss Mills. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Having your parents, man. That's not because I mean you only get them that one those one, and there's nothing like it. Nobody can take a place of your parents, man. Especially if you had a good relationship with them and a good bond with them. Uh, Nobody can take that place that and fill that void. Is nothing like it. Oh, you haven't? Okay, because I know she said she was with her truck being down. She said, they was just gonna take a vacation or go on vacation or something. So I don't wanna uh bother her if she's on vacation. Because I haven't even seen what she responded on her post, on her video with people that was telling her happy Mother's Day. So I'm assuming she probably somewhere relaxing on some water or something. I know I would be. Sure. What would I give to be able to put my feet in some sand and let the water touch it? What would I give? What up, nephew? Nephew, I had y'all. My nephew is in the building. Hey, nephew. I love you. He's never caught my live. He's always caught my replay. This is my nephew I'm always talking about, y'all. Amen. Now I'm obsessed with my mother. Yes, yes. Treasure it, true Slayer. Treasure it and make memories. Make memories. It's so much now that you can make memories and record and stuff and record those memories, man. It's man, like I say, you have a lot of people that don't have a great relationship with their parents or with their mom. So some of them they got an all right relationship, but for the most part, there's not a really good relationship. You have mothers that don't even have good relationship with their kids for whatever reason. Um, so it's a lot of kids out here that just motherless, and the mother is living. You know that's crazy to me. I just would never understand that. I'm glad that I didn't have that situation with my mom. Um, like I said, my mom was, was my world. And I never was a kid that wanted to give her any problems, any I didn't want to add to her burdens. I was always that one that tried to lighten her load, lighten her worry. Um, like I said, I was the kid of my mom that um, taught her how to write her first check, gave her first checking account, you know. Um, yeah, I just wanted to just do things that she had never experienced before. I was the one that got her on her first flight in her life. She was scared as all get out, but she was fine the next time. The next time she came to visit me in Georgia, uh, she was okay. But yeah, so I was able to, give her some experience she thought she would never be able to do. Because my mom didn't have the best upbringing. She didn't have that love and support from her parents. Um, they didn't teach her nothing. Everything she learned on her own. And because of that, she made a lot of mistakes in her life. She and my mom suffered a lot of tragedies. Um, and she was strong. And I guess that's where I get it from when people say that I'm strong, because my mom didn't show her pain. You would know what she had gone through. Yep. You wouldn't have known what she had gone through, because she suffered every tragedy that you can think of to happen. She lost her house in a fire. She lost grandchildren. She lost children, her parents, siblings. She was crippled in a car accident. Uh, Man, she went through a lot, man, and still would give you the shirt off her back. Uh, Now she'll curse you out now. She would curse you. My mama would curse you flat out. She didn't now. And especially don't bother her kids. She didn't play about her kids and her grandkids. But she was something else though. She was funny though. People really loved her spunkiness, and you know her non-filter, because she didn't have no filter. She didn't have no filter, and that's for sure. But she was funny, and that's what I missed the most. But I didn't bring my charger in here, and my computer is about to die. So I'm gonna get off here. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Uh, Thank you for everybody that stopped in. Please hit the like button on your way out. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And again, I'm going to try my best to continue. But for right now, it's not my goal to tap back into YouTube. But I still support those that support me. Love you guys. Mwah.